Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily, the first English news program in Poland. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. The U.S. State Department announced yesterday that the U.S. and Poland will host a joint global conference focusing on the Middle East, particularly Iran, next month in Poland. The meeting will take place in Warsaw on February 13 to 14th, according to statement. World media are surprised with the announcement, as well as most of the Polish politicians. In 4 weeks, Poland and the United States will open the conference in Warsaw. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo announced the event yesterday and said it is going to be devoted to the situation in the Middle East, including, in particular, the role of Iran in the region. Iranian Ministry of Foreign Affairs did not see it in a positive light. Reminder to the organizers, participants of the anti-Iranian conference. Those who participated in the last American anti-Iranian show are dead, disgraced, or marginalized, and Iran is stronger than ever, wrote the head of the Iranian Foreign Ministry. Warsaw has been chosen because of our historically good relations with Iran and the Middle East. This is not a conference against Iran, but a conference where there will be talks about problems in the Middle East, and there is a lot of them, and conversations are needed. The head of the Iranian Ministry of Foreign Affairs also reminded that Iran saved Poles during World War II, while Poland, as he added, will host an anti-Iranian circus. Our history, such as Anders's army in Iran during the Second World War, allows us to become sort of a bridge between those two worlds of the West and the Middle East. From us, it requires openness and bipartisanship. It would be a shame if Poland subscribed to the views of only one side. Everybody knows the history of Polish-Iranian friendship, and ideally, we would love to maintain this, but we are in an alliance with the USA. We have diplomatic services to solve such issues. According to Dr. Ryszard Zoltynski, the event raises Warsaw's political significance in the realm of world politics. The consequences can only be positive. Security is a global problem. The Middle East is a ticking time bomb, and I think that our relations with Iran have been developing quite well in recent years. It's a difficult yet feasible task to try to improve Washington and Tehran's relationship. As the Ministry of Foreign Affairs declared, the February summit is an expression of a strategic partnership between the USA and Poland. One miner died as a result of a shock at the Rudna mine in Polkowice, while 6 others were injured. The spokesperson of the KGHM Polska Miedź, Anna Osarczuk, said that the rescuers have gotten everyone out to the surface and that 3 miners are in bad condition. The president of the KGHM, Marcin Hulusinski, has announced a 3-day mourning. Polish international security agents arrested a Chinese citizen working at the Polish branch of the international Huawei Corporation and the Polish telecom executive, both on espionage charges. Speculations of yet another clash between US and China runs amok. The detained Pole, Piotrek D., who served as an officer of the Internal Security Agency and later on a consultant at the Ministry of Digitization and the Energy Regulatory Office, where he was responsible for digital security, recently also worked for Orange Polska. Meanwhile, the detained Chinese man is one of the directors of the Polish branch of the Huawei telecommunications company. The Huawei company issued a statement regarding the proceedings of the Internal Security Agency. Huawei is aware of the situation and is monitoring it on an ongoing basis. For now, we do not comment on this matter. Huawei adheres to all applicable laws and regulations in the countries in which it operates. In addition, Huawei company requires that each and every employee comply with the law and rules in force in the countries in which the company has branches. Former security officer Piotr Wronski said that the detention of Piotr D. and Wei Jing W. shows the urgency for the Polish counterintelligence reform. In my opinion, and I said that many times before, we need to create a specialized agency of the state that shall be focused only on counterintelligence, and it will work on all directions. Not the internal security agency that is busy with issuing certificates and so on, but it must be counterintelligence. Vice Minister of Culture and National Heritage said that it is internal security agencies' job to identify and eliminate any threats for Poland. We see proper actions of the Polish Secret Service that is designed to fight espionage, namely the Internal Security Agency. And the standard procedure includes the arrest of suspects. This considers citizens of Poland as well as citizens of China. And it shows that our state works as it should in such cases. In the opinion of journalist Marek Kuru, the last action of the Internal Security Agency ABW confirms that China, as a global power, is interested in the situation, particularly among allies of the United States. The Chinese intelligence is in cooperation with strong companies such as Huawei, which doubles as intelligence and information collectors due to their global telecommunication business that gives them opportunity to hire people and gather the information and intelligence. In China, as well as in the USA, the big telecoms employ plenty of active members of the intelligence community. Friday's detentions were carried out by the Internal Security Agency. They indicate that Poland is not only the target of markets in the free trade, but also intel agencies from Russia, Germany, and other countries. Experts have signaled such a threat for many years, but it was officially confirmed for the first time. The protest action of Yellow Vests against the government's financial policy took place for the 9th time in France. The authorities mobilized 80,000 officers. Large police forces were also gathered in Bruges, a city in the central part of the country. Today, at a Paris bakery, a powerful explosion and fire apparently caused by a gas leak injured 36 people, including 12 in a critical condition. Prayer Without Borders will begin today at 7 p.m. in Budapest, Paris, and Warsaw. The initiative was created thanks to sympathizers and friends of the Schumann's Thought Institute in France. The organizers believe that a common prayer will liberate the natural need of Christians in other capitals to joining in the work of renewing Europe. That's it for today. I'll see you next time on Poland Daily.